I had such a hard time getting into a book this month. It was crazy. I legit tried 3 different books before I finally got into the current book I'm reading. The first book I tried, which had been on my TBR forever, was For the Fans. I had heard nothing but good things about this one, and I was so excited to finally read it. I could not get into it. I didn't like how the writing was, and it really put me out of it, so I had to skip it because I could feel myself getting into a reading slump. So then I went into a kind of fantasy with Phantasma, which again, heard nothing but good things about. And again, I wasn't a fan of the writing. I don't know if maybe I'm just not in the right mindset for these books, but it just was not for me, so I quit it really early on. Then the third book, which I actually got a little ways into, more than the other 2, was Mine for a Moment. And I think I saw like a quote or something on Facebook and it made me like, you know what, that sounds good. I thought it was going to be a hit. And then the main character to me, she's supposed to be in her 20s, like early 20s. But she read to me and acted like she was 15. And I could not do it. It's supposed to be a billionaire's best friend kind of romance. Yeah, no, he was way more mature. She acted like a teenager. I couldn't do it. So then I finally got into my book of the month with my book club, which is Little Lies and Valentine's. And I'm loving this book. It is a dark stalker romance with a serial unaliver. And it's great. I'm loving it. It's short novella. I'm almost done with it. And it's just what I needed. Thank the gods above, because I was so close to getting into a reading slump. I almost gave up. So I'm glad I found that. But I am really sad I couldn't get into the other 3 books, at least the first 2, because they had been on my TBR forever. But, you know, at least now I know those just aren't for me.